Happy Thursday, Roberts Roadrunners. Today is Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Our weather today is going to be 61. It's going to be breezy and cool. You're going to want to wear some jackets out there or a sweatshirt. It's going to get cooler this week, so just pay attention to that, okay? Our lunch choices today are mac and cheese, a ham and cheese sandwich on a bun, or beef taco salad. Birthday shout-outs. No birthday shout-outs to do. We are continuing to talk about growth mindset. All right? And having the idea that you can do hard things. That's what a growth mindset is. And a scholar has a growth mindset. So here you go.
Chapter 2. Mojo bounces back. Mojo was walking down the hall when he came across a curious poster. Ooh, a robotics competition. Well, now that I know how to grow my brain like a muscle, I'll be unstoppable. He worked furiously, and after a few hours of hard work, he realized building a robot would be harder than he thought. But he trudged onward, making mistakes, then working hard, and then making even more mistakes. Finally, a terrible truth dawned on him. He would never build a great robot. A little while later, Katie stopped by. "Wow, sweet robot," said Katie. "But what's it doing in the trash?" "Ah, it's garbage," said Mojo. "I kept making mistakes, so I gave up." "Mistakes are no big deal," said Katie. "They can even make you smarter." "Ooh, so mistakes are good," said Mojo. "It depends how you handle them," said Katie. "See, neuroscientists have studied what happens in people's brains when they make mistakes. Some people give up when they make mistakes. They think mistakes mean they just aren't good at something, so they shut down and stop trying. But when you stop trying, your brain gets lazy. It doesn't get the exercise it needs to grow. But other people focus on learning from mistakes. They love seeing what they did wrong, so they can do it better next time. And that process of learning from mistakes makes your brain work extra hard to grow stronger." Mojo took another look at his robot. Maybe all those mistakes weren't such a bad thing after all. Maybe every mistake was just a step along the way to building something great. But what do you think? Could Mojo learn from his mistakes? What about you? Now that is an interesting question indeed.
What's something difficult that you need to really have a growth mindset about? All right. Keep thinking about that. Everyone has something to work on, my friends. It could be your reading that's harder. It could be math that's hard. It could be writing that's hard. It could be singing and music. It's hard. It could be drawing and art that's hard. Everybody has something that's hard. Even adults, even me. I have lots of hard. Okay? So you have to believe that you can do it. You have to visualize yourself doing it and have confidence and belief in yourself. And trust your teachers. They're there to help you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So our staff spotlight today is this person. She used to teach bigger kids, and now she's teaching littler kids. I know she loves her puppies. Okay. Do you know who we're talking about? If you said Miss Scrivener, you would be correct. We're so happy that Miss Scrivener is here with us at Roberts. A student spotlight today isn't so much a spotlight, but a shout out. We had our first drill yesterday, our first fire drill. We have them every month, okay? And they're going to be a surprise every month. You're not going to know. Your teachers aren't even going to know. But you did a really, really good job. I was watching the kindergarten and first graders, and they followed their teachers' directions. They were walking outside the building with their bodies under control, and they were quiet and listening. So great job to all of you. It's important for us to practice these, and we'll continue to practice all sorts of drills. So it's really necessary for you to be a good listener and follow along with your teacher directives. And you did that yesterday. So great job. School expectations, just a reminder, we have the same expectations as last year: to be kind, to be responsible, and to be safe. All right. Tomorrow we have our first assembly of the year. We are going to have monthly assemblies to celebrate us at Roberts, because you're all working really hard and you're all doing heavy work, including the teachers. So we are going to have an assembly. So let's just quickly review what the expectations are at assemblies, all right? When you're being kind at the assembly, you're paying attention to the speakers. You are clapping, all right? You are cheering if it is appropriate. You are not booing, all right? You are not talking to people that are next to you while people are talking in the program. Being responsible is making sure that you're following your teacher directives, right? And being safe is you're keeping your hands and your feet to yourself, all right? It's going to be a fun time. I'm super excited. Mrs. Raditz and Mrs. Adamson and Mrs. Cowles organized this one. Every month there'll be somebody different. So I'm super excited for you all to gather together with us. Okay? So as you go through your day today, have an amazing day. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so happy that we are on this learning journey together.